Hello. added time. And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen. Substitution for England, number 14, Petria. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Fernando Torres.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo. Guys, get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's good vision. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Knocks it into space. And he's whipped it across. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Taken back almost at once. He's having a pop! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Collier. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. In with the challenge. Now it's Rashford. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Neto. And it's Rooney. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Out for a throw.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, strongly challenged there. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Yamal has it in a wide position. Pedro Neto. At best. That's a throw. Rooney, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Zanetti threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please turn your attention to
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0. So straight into the second half.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it. That's been cut out. Well played. And here's Stoichkov. Driving. Kelly! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Substitution.
England can make their change now with a break in play. Ibrahimovic coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Maldini. And here's the chance to counter. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. Here comes the corner. England with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear. That's destined for the flank. He slings it in. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. And number 2 then. Towering header! And that's a tidy finish. Great corner, and hits.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game...
Kelly! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug into a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's a corner kick. Well, the first goal came from this. He leaps for it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he lines up a cross. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Ibrahimovic!
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nicked it back promptly. That looks a good ball through. Takes a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has it! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. We are just getting started. There is the live figure of Ed Mills.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
What way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side. Spot on. And here's Rooney. That's going wide left. It's run loose here. And he's there to clear it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely aimed pass. That has been slung wide. Rooney knocks it out wide. Pedro Neto. Driven in. Impressive jump. Goal, England! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. England very much in the ascendancy, and with a goal to their name. Tries to play it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Again. And they are soaring. England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Best, very much a man of this moment. Eto. And he's quick to get rid. Has a look and plays it forward. Rooney. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise.
Mateus!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. Up after that.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Best. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Goes for a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has this change at this stage.
England looking good. Looking good. It is.
Substitution for England. Number 14, Adriano.
The second period is on the way.
Rooney coming on the field. Number 20,
Edmilson.
Fernando Torres. Number
Eto'o.
15, Bowen.
England come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, that's well spotted. Edmilson. It's Seedorf. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And it's Edmilson. Eto'o. Seedorf. A probing pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Davids gathers from the goal kick. Chooses to go cross-field. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Some really good ball. And Owen! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
England find a position of real strength now. Davids with the clearance. And it's Seedorf.
That's good play from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's made its way to him. Shoots! Fernando Torres. Best wants to run onto this. He has found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. So, what can they make of this? Plays a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Eto'o. Mateus. And here's Messi.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Pedro Neto. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? And that will be it. England just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. The noise is just about reaching here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
Best. Ball in towards the mid. And a header! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution from Manchester United.
Inches already. That is a bit of a surprise. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Dani Olmo! It's a good run he's making out on the left. And that's gone loose. That has ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Dani Olmo. Delivers the ball. He's rising! And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine... Me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Knocks it into space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he lines up. Oh, great leap! Goal, England! And again they hit the front. And so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
England with the lead. Looking for the run. Desai makes the interception. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Disappointing, disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So England's free kick. And it's the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Adriano! And that was very necessary. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Silvestre is herring after that one. The keeper gets his hands on it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dani Olmo. Pass somewhat off target. Pedro Neto is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead. That's by no means. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
England are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Pedro Neto is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rooney purring. Decent chance! And he's there to belt it away. Almost an hour gone. And he's quick to return it. McAllister. Chetri. Can he get it through? Best. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. So, what can they make of this? Chetri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Koller is onto it in a flash. Beraldo. Pedro Neto has created one goal already.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Adriano. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, lovely feeding. It's such a good mover. Adriano.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
5 minutes left on the clock. Rooney. Oh, well played.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
England close now to... That's that, the end. England can finally smile now on in a difficult watch for both sets of... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. Fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Diouf. And it's hoisted clear. Marquez wins the duel this time. Adriano.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to play him in. Marquez spots it and intercepts. Silvestre. And here's Neto. Tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
England with the corner, they're first. Adriano! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Silvestre. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to play it through. Neither side yet able to find the net. Shevchenko.
Bangladesh definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cafu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner. Silvestre attempts a clearance. That's going wide left. Crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Best. Adriano.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, that's well spotted.
Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
That could have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
And that signals the end of the first period. Very combative with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
England have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So let's get the ball rolling. England currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Looking for options for movement. Drives it in. And the keeper beats it away. Knocks it out wide. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. Best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Silvestre finding himself in space. Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. England are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Ball played right into his path. Luis Suarez. Maldini getting this one clear. Forced to go back. Rooney has created one goal already.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Best.
Flashes it across.
And he's
There to retrieve it. And this is Rooney. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Rooney needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal. Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
tries to pass it through. Maldini kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
No, he's not getting any further than that.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Offence is the best form of defence.
Silvestre looking to hit the byline here. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Shoot! It's a loose ball. And the difference is still one, but only just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a good moment.
And the referee has brought play back and thrown him a yellow card. Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Silvestre receives it in a wide position.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The whistle is up next.
Adriano! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Collar. So, what can they make of this? Pedro Neto. Silvestre finds himself offside. Saliba. Here's Rafael Leao. Carreras. And it's Chiellini.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's a little off target. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going face to face with his great rival. Pedro Neto. And it's been played through. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there.
And here's Rooney. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, well played. He got back really well. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Great defending, strong and determined. Adriano. Silvestre. Best. Pedro Neto. In towards the back stick. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
That's been cut out, well played. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Out towards the flank. Milan with the corner. They're first. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. England have the chance to go the other way. Space out wide here. Swings it and a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. He's rising! And that's a sharp finish. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Rooney. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Rooney. It's not an especially good pass, that. Carreras promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is a great pick out. Pedro Neto. Chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal version. One sweeping move, executed with efficiency.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Played out wide.
Number 17, Alexander Arnold.
Ball's gone out of play.
Added time.
Defended very well against those tricky feet. Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Played down the flank. And that was asking for too much.
Substitution for Milan, number 8.
Now on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willing.
And that is the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasional magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Collar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
England definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid, vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Just eases him off the ball. That was a good run. The defence look, he's in! Must be! Bullets! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Picks up, it's Rooney! And that's it. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Adriano!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hangs one in. Howson gets it away. Abbiati. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. This is a promising build-up. Beckenbauer, now he's running away. Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. Bullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
England will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for England. Number 14.
Goyas get the ball rolling for the second period.
Coming on the field.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try.
Chance, surely! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been hooked away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
England have the chance to go the other way. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? It's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. England perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. Messi. And it's Gullit. Aims beyond the defence. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has been knocked clear. Best. Great ball if he can get there. And he is deftly away. And the ball is out of play. Davids cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
To come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's there to retrieve it. And he's gone looking for safety. Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Terrific effort! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
And that will be the final act. England have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant. Songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And running. Well, a 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and Everton shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage. It's time for them to use it.
De Bruyne with the short one. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. England are looking to go forward now. And he's quick to return it. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, England! England take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's really well cleared. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, there's a probing ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Best's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
And it's Maldini. Referee has just said
Play on. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Ups for safety. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne does really well there. He is strong. And they can counter here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Silvestre. And here's Rooney. Space for him to turn and look. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. England takes a shot. And no mistake. With half-time at hand. Perfect time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
England are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Back on the way then. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Olise! And The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne goes short. England have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rooney. Good ball, good take. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Clipped into space. And a header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And that's gone route 1. Raul. Davids gets it clear. And they've got a throw. Raul will not want to lose it. Goes for a shot! And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he is going into that little black book. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Tries to get it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
In towards the back stick. Maldini attempts a clearance. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their third corner. They've played it short. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Fernando Torres. He's in plenty of space here. To Nielsen. He's found a way through. And the shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight line. And that is as far as it goes. England are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and as we've come to expect from them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
England definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please take.
Who's watching, guys? Am I audible to you? Am I audible? Can you see me? Sorry. Can you hear me?
So bringing expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So,
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
and that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Saliba. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. That looks a good ball through. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot!
Guys, am I audible to you?
One sweeping move, executed with efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Rooney. Oh, super find. And the shots!
And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's having a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. McAllister. That's destined for the flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Berbatov. And they've got rid.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Threads one in. Goes looking wide. Silvestre. Saliba cuts out the pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Soboslai tries to crash through the challenge, but no. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
England clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will do their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
England looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And real chance! And no mistake! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Lyon cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Silvestre. Marquez makes the interception. Looking to play him in. McAllister. Best very much a man of this moment. And it's Berbatov. Here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us what...
Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Azar. Pedro Neto. Best. Shakes the shoot. Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement. Nice looking ball. This looks promising. And he's definitely onside. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister, nicely weighted ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, red, nice interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England are walking with their day's work. This is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two seem to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority.
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ronaldinho. Rodri. Bellingham. And it's Rooney. And here's Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Ronaldinho. England are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Best.
And he's heaved it away. Pedro Neto. And here's Batistuta.
Has a look and plays it forward. Desailly makes the interception. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham with the delivery. Chance! Girassi gets flagged offside. Best. McAllister. Now it's Girassi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in. Courtois claims comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. England. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy level's good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. He made it look a bit predictable.
Silvestre. Pedro Neto.
He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. But if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pedro Neto looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a throw. Maldini. Out for a throw. He's picked his way. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a good finish. And there is your opener. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Girassi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They get a throw in.
Substitution.
Desai moved on forwards. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Maldini wins the duel this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Alvarez, Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. Alvarez! Alvarez with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
It's a searching pass. Denilson. Is that it? And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a